Healthy Living Articles 2014. This video will focus on Healthy Living Articles 2014 and healthy foods for everyday life. Watch this video to get help with the problem of discovering healthy foods for everyday life. Hello, my name is Kamala Appel, author of the Reasons for Being Healthy ebook and audiobook. For more about living a healthy lifestyle with ease, including tips, interviews, and inspiration, visit our community website at reasonsforbeing.com at www.reasonsforbeing.com. Even though I like reading health and fitness books and magazines and talking to those who have made that industry their profession, there are a few things about health and fitness that came as a surprise to me. For example, I did not realize how important rest days were to training, especially endurance training. I even questioned my coach when I was training for my first marathon. Fortunately, despite the fact that I have an analytical mind, I do believe that there comes a time when you have to shut up and put up. In other words, humor the experts and give their advice a try before you dismiss them. I am glad I did, and as a result, I was able to go from run-walking, alternating, because of a knee issue, to running the full 26.2-mile distance. I also did not realize how important salt intake was in addition to water. I always thought drinks like Gatorade were unhealthy because of all the sugar, but I have now found healthier alternatives to stay hydrated and maintain a good salt-to-water balance. I discovered that I had hyponatremia without even knowing it or even knowing what it was: water intoxication, basically having too much water in your system and not enough salt. I found this out when my marathon coach warned me of the dangers of not ingesting salt with water. I had the symptoms: frequent clear urination and tipsiness. And in case you did not know, it is one of the leading causes of death at many endurance races. The other thing that surprised me is what a difference dark leafy greens make with my asthma. Now that I have learned how to cook them properly to remove the bitter taste, I love eating them, even kale and collard greens, without the bacon. In case you were curious, one of my dog park buddies shared a tip: boil them briefly with a pinch of salt and then rinse them well. To be honest, I guess I am at a point when I realize that I am always learning something new and that I enjoy being in situations that allow me to learn and be inspired. I think that's one of the great things about being a documentary filmmaker. Oh, that's really what I'm, not just a health advocate. So I guess I should not be surprised that I have come to a point where I do not feel as nervous about swimming in open water, even though at first the freezing, murky water was my nemesis. You see, even though I passed life-saving in high school, and I think all high schools should require it for graduation, I am so not a competitive swimmer that it is funny. The open water swims that I have done during my triathlon trainings have led me to find religion. I am not a religious person, but I swear to you that on more than one occasion I found myself praying and saying, "Oh God, please help me." I am not afraid of the water, even open, and know how to swim for survival, but efficiency has been a major challenge for me. There have been training seasons when I have congregated with other asthmatics at the midway point as we treaded water in efforts to catch our breath. Cold is a trigger for my asthma, and apparently, I was not alone. It got to the point that we would just look for each other because we felt challenged around the same time. I hope this video provided you with some Healthy Living Articles 2014. If you want to learn more about healthy foods for everyday life, then the Reasons for Being book and community website are for you. For details and to hear the rest of the story, visit www.reasonsforbeing.com.